All right, I'm recording. I'm going to share my screen here to Lightroom. All right, so this is great. This is tutorial two. Um, Basically, this has already been culled and edited by Imagen. So this job, for example, is like you don't have to do the culling and editing at the same time. So I'm going to dive in here. I've done a couple global adjustments, but just pretend I didn't. And let's just go in. So I'm pretty happy actually with like some shoots and lighting are better than others, but here we go. All right. So I am breezing through. I like them. I'm happy. These have skin softening and cute, have been culled. So, love. So now we get into three of these, if possible, just clicking this little band-aid here. I don't even think it needs generative AI. Just like these are so obtrusive. This is why I pay people hourly sometimes because I really like to just make sure these tweaks are done and I'm getting back a client ready catalog, right? So this was in the Santa Cruz Mountains. We're moving through, and if you see anything that should or could or you know, like for example, maybe this would just look better cropped in for one because there have similars. So boom, boom, boom. That's my favorite. I'm leaving them. And then I just am totally down for you to call out a few more as needed, right? So I will always do the fine tuning of black and white, and there's just certain shots I really like to do in black and white, but that is not your job, right? So then coming in here, these are looking really good. I'm happy with them. This one, I definitely would call out. I don't know why that made it in there. In terms of skin tone, the greens, everything here, I just think it's really spot on. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of bump up here to speed things up. So we've got these are edited. That means they turn red. So let's look at this. We've got a series coming up here. And those to me need to be a little warmer, right? So I'm going to look down and just quickly bump one. And then I want a little more shadow. All right. One. Oh, that is so cute. I love it. Two, three, cute. And because of that car there, I think I would just take this one in. Um, Develop. Yep, crop it out. Like we miss things. We're not perfect, right? And then I just had him do a big hug. Those are usually for people to reset. I think it's really sweet. So thanks. I just saw this weird tree. I'm gonna crop that out. So if there's like blatant things that we can get rid of, this definitely needs to go way warmer. Yeah. These are always alrighty. Okay, so coming in here, I beautiful. I would probably crop this up. Rule of thirds is my jam, like this. Um, Coming in. These are really spot on, really warm, really pretty. Call that out. And then, I don't expect my editors to do every little nitty-gritty thing. When it's on hourly, it makes it easier to say, yeah, please like bump out these flags. So I'm gonna just do it as we go. That took less than 30 seconds, right? Um, and then I believe I moved them. So for me, this is a little bit dark. So let's see what it looks like bumped up one f-stop, okay? Coming on in there, much better. But the weird thing with AI is some like will look dark and others won't. So that's why this is so critical to have our editing team reviewing everything as we go. I think these are really cute of them, and I'm just making sure, and they're all very off on cropping. So I'm gonna go back, good, And then I'm going to bring exposure up here and straighten this shot out. We are losing his shoe. I don't care. It has to be straight. I never do Dutch angle or anything crooked, ever. I'm not into it. So we'll straighten that out. Okay. And these are a little more lifestyle, super cute. Awesome. So we're coming into sun flare here, and they look really beautiful. So I will, all right, so we're coming in. That looks good. This needs to go up. Okay. So beautiful. These are edited. They become red. So kind of moving through there, if I were to do anchors, I'll just show you a couple more like preferences. I definitely do a lot of series like this. I love them. I want, like, I just think they're so intimate and beautiful. So typically with culling, I keep like a 3 to 5, probably. So if I were to like come in and tweak this, this is just Imagen. That shot is almost perfect. Like I shot it in camera, so I don't want to overthink it, but I don't want to underthink it either. But that's done. So if I'm coming in here to make an anchor, whoopsies. Um, that's weird. Okay. For an anchor here, I would make this more interesting and do a look, get rid of this sort of like meh space over there. Okay. So coming in, we did that. I love hands. Beautiful. I would pop the shadows. Again, getting some lifestyle of him. Um, okay, now we're gonna get to outside territory, switching up the vibe. So we went to downtown Los Gatos. So you're gonna see content that's just like artsy and cute and different. So highlights need to come down there. Does that need to get bumped up? And then I would say, okay, great. Now, if you see stuff like this at an engagement shoot, it's to help tell the story. And then inside, you know, okay, so there they are. Looks pretty good. Same thing over and over. It's just needs a little bit of warmth. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume all of those do and develop that and see. Yep, way better. Super cute. Love it. Okay, so 6. And then they're inside for a while. We head out. And then the last is like a bar scene where I would make exact anchors since the lighting was kind of funky. Just one more engagement shoot in this series. I hope that was helpful. Hey, Christina, I'm good. How's it going on your end? It seems like you've been doing some great work. Yeah, I'm proud of you. This is like you're doing it. It's good. Yeah. So, did you get my email back? That is it. You've got to add in those boring, annoying, you know, whatever you call it, metadata SEO titles before the pretty, like, your belly, our vision. You know what I mean? So, after seeing my critiques, tell me more about where you are. It's way more about the client. That's was and it's so great because like I know it's hard to change how we feel like we're doing things, but you're doing it. So, yeah. Oh my God, like light years better. So, yeah, and so where are you at in terms of like what is when you say launch and blah blah blah, what tell me where what your goals are with the new copy and everything and when you want to get it done. Yeah. So it's hard for me to fully review the website because, for example, photography is more than just pictures. It's about capturing emotions. Like that is going to change to, let me go to my email. Christina, hold on. Give me 1 minute. Christina Barnett. That's going to change to something like we offer more than amazing photos. We offer an unforgettable, supportive experience. So I would love to do one more final pass on the site when you've actually done the copy. Okay. And then the big thing here is I'm really happy with the copy. I think you did a really good job. I think you're leveraging AI, but it doesn't sound like ChatGPT at all. Now, make sure you do a couple things. You know how ChatGPT does those dashes? Take them all out and make them a comma. That's when people know it was written with ChatGPT. And it's just actually not necessary. Like it should be a comma. So take all of those out. And then when the website is updated, first of all, email me, share it with me, and then you want to re-index it with Google Search Console. So you go into Google Search Console, they'll paste in your site and you'll have it redo the sitemap and the indexing. That means they're going to scrape and crawl the whole website again and it's going to improve your rankings. But you can just wait to do that until all the copy is done because it's going to be so much stronger with all of the SEO headers. So, yeah. So basically, like you're very close, is how I feel. I know you are. I know, but honestly, you're so close. Like, I know I say that, but it's so freaking exhausting, but you are really close. Um, what about, like tell me how you feel in what are the other big things other than your website? Yes. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Yes. So give me a minute. Okay. So usually, let me look this. This happened to me as well. It's can you hold on 1 second? I'm looking back. This happened to me. So I'll have a better reference when I remember the details. Okay. Like your emails to people are going to spam? Okay. I had this happen in Dubsado. Um, okay, totally. That's what it is. So you have to, it's an RSS thing. Have you authenticated your email with Google? Through like through Show It and then uh no, but what is your email? Tell me the email. Okay, so that is a Google issue. So basically it means that like you're like Katie at createphotography.com. So for example, like it means that your email hasn't been authenticated, so they don't know that it's legit. And sometimes shit like that can happen like from changing a setting or whatever. So you're gonna want to um go into your Google Workspace and then you're gonna want to authenticate your email with I'm gonna send this to you. Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. I think that this is it. I had to do it for my CRM. Christina Barnett. Okay, so go in the back end. This is okay, I'm texting you. So you want to go back into Google Workspace and find the settings and I think that this will solve it, what I just sent you. So if it doesn't, it could be a DNS thing like um I don't think you're going to need this next step, but I am going to send it to you because hold on. I don't think you're going to need the next step, but if you do, I'm going to send it to you, okay? But the second text I'm sending you right now is like only if the above doesn't work, right? Does not work. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I've had it happen. It's annoying. So the website layout, the neutral colors you added, the purple having more gray in it. Remember, it used to be really lilac. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's infinitely more luxurious feeling, elevated, and the biggest issue is just the copy that you've already done. And like we got through your portfolio and you actually did it. Like I have a student in my program that's on year 3, paying me monthly. And doesn't have her website launched. I mean, some people just don't put it into action. So you have to be proud of yourself. I'm really proud of you. And like, I know that this was a big investment for you, but like, you're doing it. So you have to be proud of yourself. And I think ultimately, I know this has been a big hurdle for you, but once the website is live, then I want to see you train it up, really start getting. re-solidifying their partnership. Um, you are in Georgia, I'm in California. I don't care if you copy and freaking paste it. So I think that's like a big one. And I just think weddings are recession proof. I think they are where people, like, even if it's less than normal, they're still gonna do it kind of thing. Do you have any weddings this season? Great. And do you have an AI profile trained? Okay, because that's like what I'm working, that's what I like, the hosting I like I'm not saying it's totally done, but our workflow is like dialed with AI and then my editors are hourly, and fine tune everything. But I did school portraits for my daughter's school for free because I was just like, I want to be involved. And I made a bunch of money. I was like, oh my God. So, holy crap, go with it. And like, honestly, Christina, the thing too is you get it. We're both moms. Like, you want to align your business with your life. And so, if you can align things where you're not working on weekends, then great. Amazing. Sounds like you are doing better. Don't you're I mean, the can I tell you kind of the what's happening with my business? Little in. Okay, so I'm going to offer you and the other, there's like 35 people that I'm offering this $37 thing to. And in the fall, instead of like launching a high ticket program, like an expensive program, I'm going to launch this as a membership for like $297 a month instead of the full huge thing. Because you're like the only person that has actually like followed through. A bunch of people joined last year and have left and didn't pay me. And I just, I'm like, from a spiritual place, I'm like that. I am not going to be angry about it. Life is hard. Like raising families, you need, you know what I mean? But I realized like, I just don't think our society and a lot of artists are in the place right now. So I'm turning it into a higher priced membership anyway. But the 37 is like no brainer. You can cancel it after 2 months if you want. You can join it anytime, is what I'm saying. You could do it for 2 months and then be like, I'm going to pause and then join. It's so great. And so that's I'm really excited about because that's going to keep my energy flowing too. Um, but yeah, that's what's going to happen. So, oh, good. Yeah, it really is. It's really hard. It can be really, really like, yeah, I I don't feel like I'm on an island anymore because of this program and because I just had to grow a team. Like I was just too, I'm not an introvert. Do you know what I mean? And so it's really important for me. And like growing a team is also hard because then you become friends and you have to have boundaries and blah, 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 blah. But that's why I did like, I don't know. I think we can't feel like we're on our own island. It's so depressing. So, yeah, what I would absolutely love from you is if you could, can we do like a video testimonial together that I can like use to grow the program even though you're not done? Really? Okay, great. Great, that was nice. And then I will, okay, I'll be in touch then. I'm so grateful. All right. Okay. So next steps, get that site going. Okay. Index it on Google. Go to Google Search Console, have the whole thing scraped. Let me know if you have questions. You've got this. And then, yeah. And then from there, I think we're good. I think like you're going to be seeing a really big change. And no, you, and then keep with what's working. Yeah. Well, and I just want to remind you that like the website had to come first. So you're doing great. I know it's a lot. Okay. Well, I will talk to you soon and good luck getting it all done. Um, and I think we're good to go. Thanks, Christina. You're doing amazing, and we'll talk soon. All right. Bye. Why are you yelling? I can't talk, Nate. You're
Being an asshole,
feel
dude.
really disrespected.
Well, I'm just calling for you to come downstairs.
What if I was on a phone call, honey?
Would have heard you. Could have at least picked up your phone. You've been an asshole all day. But how you responded, it was so embarrassing. It's one of five people. She felt like shit. Like, can you please give me some money to my wife?
Hey, sweetie, we could go down hard right now because I'm really
Oh,
hungry.
I'll fucking take you down hard. You should be apologizing for that.
I'm sorry.
Just come eat some food and take a lunch break. I'll show you the
I
truck.
call at 12:30. Okay. I have to so this is due at 12:15 and I'll be down. It's 12:09. I have to get this to them right now.
Oh yeah? What you do at 12:15?
My proposal to Healdsburg oral surgery, and I'm almost done. Like putting the final touches
I
in.
don't believe it's due at 12:15. I think
I just texted her. Look, hey Nate, you're going crazy.
no, Katie. What kind of person says gives you the deadline? You gave yourself the deadline. That's what you should have said.
Hey, hey, sweetie. Man, I can't have you talk to me like that. Hi, Maria. How's it going? No worries. How are you doing? Oh, it's great. Oh, don't worry. I get it. I get it. Life be life and oh my God. So, how's it going? Yes. Like, do it like where you're like, it's intentional and in alignment. Like, I'm not going to have to rebrand. Yeah, you had a baby. Yeah, totally. And in the world, right?